When Jeff Bezos launched one of the decade's most ruthless divorce cases against Lauren Sanchez, the world was stunned. Chaos intensified when Joe Rogan publicly weighed in, sending Lauren's carefully curated image crumbling. Just 2 months after their $5 million Venice wedding, Bezos' legal team struck with full force, alleging that Sanchez manipulated the marriage for fame and fortune. Sources claimed they had extensive evidence: NDAs, prenuptial violations, media manipulation, and proof she leveraged the relationship to boost her personal brand. This was far from a typical celebrity split. It was a calculated, high-stakes clash between two of the world's most powerful figures, exposing the personal and financial intricacies behind one of the most sensational breakups of the decade.
Timing of Bezos' move seemed almost premeditated, as if he had been building the case since their wedding photos went public. Insiders reveal he meticulously documented Sanchez's actions, tracking her rapid ascent from local news anchor to global media personality. Her career moves were strategic, often coinciding with key relationships that elevated her status. Former colleagues describe her as highly ambitious, focused on cultivating connections with influential figures rather than purely honing her craft. Her transition from journalism to entertainment wasn't accidental. It was guided by deliberate networking with top producers and executives, revealing a methodical and calculated approach to building power and visibility in the media world.
Sanchez seems to understand that in Hollywood, connections often matter more than credentials. Her helicopter pilot certification, once merely a hobby, now adds to her allure among the elite, signaling independence, skill, and access to a luxurious lifestyle. Private aviation, once an unusual personal pursuit, has become part of her public image, elevating her appeal to the world's wealthiest men. The scandal escalated when Joe Rogan dissected it on his podcast, blending sharp insight with humor and sending the internet into a frenzy. Suddenly, Hollywood's assumed narrative shifted, and Rogan emerged as an unexpected catalyst in the drama. The burning question lingered: how would Sanchez respond amid mounting public scrutiny and shifting allegiances?
"He's completely crazy," Rogan began, his trademark sarcasm on full display. But he had crossed the wrong path. Rich, ruthless, and unstoppable. Rogan painted Sanchez not as a grieving wife, but a calculating opportunist caught in a celebrity scandal. His analysis, funny, brutal, and precise, hit harder because he speaks independently, free from industry constraints. She thought she got the Amazon app, not the man who created it, he joked, and the audience roared. His punchline summed up the chaos perfectly. Nobody spends $5 million on a wedding and ends up in court 3 weeks later unless trouble ran deep.
Rogan didn't stop there. He broke down Sanchez's branding, from Vogue wedding photos to rumored docuseries and book deals seemingly set before the wedding. His timing was flawless, and clips of his commentary spread across social media as fans praised his sharp insight. Rogan's power lies in blending insider knowledge with relatable skepticism. He exposed Sanchez as less a traditional wife and more a calculated PR operation, treating Bezos as an unwitting launchpad. Suddenly, viewers saw the marriage not as love lost, but as a carefully staged performance, overplayed before one of the world's most strategic minds.
The wedding felt more like a luxury brand launch than a celebration of love. Through Rogan's lens, every photo and interview revealed calculated strategy. His commentary acted like a public intervention, exposing the illusions of celebrity relationships. Rogan highlighted Sanchez as a new kind of opportunist. Beyond mere financial gain, she pursued media influence, branding, and connections. She wasn't just after Bezos' wealth, but his platform and access to power.
This strategy explained both her sophisticated approach and the magnitude of her eventual downfall. Modern billionaires need partners who can navigate complex networks and maintain a flattering public image. Sanchez seemed to grasp this, building skills and connections beyond appearance. But Rogan argued she misjudged Bezos. While she played a brand game, he carefully assessed her motives, reversing the assumed power dynamic. His commentary went viral on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Twitter, racking up millions of views. Memes spliced Sanchez into reality shows and Bezos into Thanos, turning public opinion sharply against her. Social media amplified Rogan's points across demographics, creating widespread consensus on her apparent deception, with almost no pushback.
There was no rebuttal from Sanchez, no statements, no social media defense. In the public eye, silence often reads as guilt. Rogan highlighted Bezos' strategy. This wasn't a grieving husband, but a calculated strategist playing chess while others played checkers. His wealth wasn't luck. He anticipated every move. Fans dissected him as a billionaire always 10 steps ahead. Supporting this, insiders revealed that after filing for divorce, Bezos froze joint accounts, restricted jet access, and severed all financial ties with Sanchez.
These weren't impulsive moves by Bezos. They were calculated, almost boardroom-level decisions. He exercised patience, allowing Sanchez to make missteps while meticulously documenting each action. The prenuptial agreement, once a standard precaution, now reads like a carefully constructed strategic safeguard. The fallout extended far beyond their private lives. Amazon stock wavered as investors assessed potential risks to business judgment and regulatory compliance. Wall Street analysts had to factor personal dynamics into their recommendations, while even Blue Origin came under scrutiny. Government contracts demand trust and credibility, meaning personal missteps could carry significant consequences for one of the world's most high-profile enterprises.
The Washington Post, owned by Bezos, struggled to cover a story so personal, highlighting journalism ethics and conflicts of interest. Rogan focused on Sanchez's calculated image-making. Her rise from journalist and pilot to billionaire wife was less a fairy tale and more a branding masterclass. Despite access to intellectual elites, she gravitated towards celebrities like the Kardashians and Katy Perry, figures famed for marketing rather than substance. This choice revealed her true priorities and her lack of connection to Bezos' world.
Rather than building expertise or contributing to larger causes, Sanchez focused on social media and tabloids. Her rise was supported by a network of PR experts, stylists, photographers, and managers, forming a carefully orchestrated campaign. Every appearance, interview, and photo shoot was designed to boost her appeal to wealthy men. Her network extended into luxury brands, charities, and elite social circles, showing she understood that modern influence requires institutional backing, which she meticulously cultivated over the years.
After Rogan's viral comments, anonymous insiders admitted they had long suspected Sanchez's relationships were strategic. Her sudden disappearance from public life dealt the biggest blow. No Instagram, paparazzi, or brand deals, the PR machine went silent. Followers and industry observers were left to draw their own conclusions. In a world where celebrities defend themselves instantly, even a brief silence can harm a brand. Sanchez's absence amplified Rogan's impact, especially since she had built her reputation on constant engagement and visibility.
Sanchez's sudden silence hinted at guilt or a misstep, while Bezos demonstrated why he's a master strategist. No tweets or emotional outbursts, just a precise dismantling of a relationship built on falsehoods. Rogan immediately noted it. This was strategy, not grief.
Bezos likely saw her motives early, letting events unfold while quietly gathering evidence. The prenup became a legal shield, and the lavish wedding appeared as a trap, exposing her intentions. Entering the final stage, Sanchez was blindsided, and Rogan's 60-second analysis became a viral sensation.
Years of Sanchez's carefully crafted image crumbled, revealing a calculated rise from news anchor to billionaire wife. The $5 billion lawsuit went to court, but the real damage was public perception. Rogan dissected a relationship that was never as it seemed, showing how even the most polished personas can collapse when the truth emerges. The saga has become a lesson in shifting power dynamics. The lingering question: how will Sanchez respond? And what moves does Bezos have left?